Hi friends, this is Tanuja of Nursing Institution and today I am dealing with biology. Today's my topic is environment in danger, convey the idea of balance between natural and the human made. So friends, before going into topic, let us learn what is environment. Environment is nothing but everything around us. They could be living or non-living thing. For example, living things, animals, birds, humans and etc. For non-living things are soil, air, water, etc. So friends, here why it is in danger. Let us see why it is in danger. Because of some natural disasters and destructions caused by humans. Those are natural disasters is nothing but which causes naturally. For example, cyclones, floods, earthquakes and forest fires. Man-made disasters are nothing but which includes the involvement of humans. Those are soil pollution, air pollution, deforestation and water pollution. So friends, now let us come into our topic. Global environmental issues. So friends, first pollution. Pollution is nothing but which makes anything dirty or poisonous. For example, water pollution, soil pollution, air pollution, etc. And how they are caused. Water pollution is caused because of some sewage, dumping of sewage and acid rains, etc. And soil pollution because of more using of more chemical fertilizers, and air pollution because of industries release huge amount of carbon dioxide and many harmful gases into the atmosphere. Global warming is nothing but, friends, the greenhouse gases are leading for global warming. The gases like methane, carbon dioxide and water vapor leads for global warming. Because of increase of these gases, it is leading to global warming. The polar ice caps are being melted and it leads to floods. Natural resource depletion is nothing but cutting of trees or making our natural resources damage or destroying them. Natural resources means we know that water, animals, coal, minerals, etc. So friends, in these, water and air plays an important role in our daily life. And some minerals like coal, gold and silver are for satisfying our daily needs. So friends, here what is happening is day by day people are increasing their human activities and it is leading for natural resource depletion. And because of overuse of them, they are being depleted. Overpopulation. Overpopulation is nothing but increasing of population. So friends, here day by day our population is been increasing. As population is increasing, the people's needs are increasing. Because of that, it leads to shortage of water and food. Because of this, the production is increasing. And by this, the many people are suffering by this. Like they cannot get sufficient food or they cannot get sufficient water. So friends, if population increases, also pollution increases. Now let us discuss about climate change. Climate change is nothing but a sudden change which occurs for a long period. Friends, like let us take an example of droughts. In some areas, it leads for droughts and it occurs for a long period because of high temperatures. And friends, cyclones. We don't know whether when the cyclones occurs in Sri Lanka, right? So friends, those occurs suddenly and it occurs for a long period. And loss of biodiversity. Friends, loss of biodiversity means extinction of animals and birds and etc. So friends, day by day our human activities are increasing and our needs are not satisfactory. So friends, for this what we are doing is we are cutting down the trees and we are destroying the forest. Because of these, it leads for the animals' habitat is losing. Because of this, animals are being extincted. So friends, here there are many causes like our biodiversity will be not balanced, and by this many animals like white dolphins, white tigers and rhinoceros are being extincted. Ocean acidification is nothing but ocean becoming acidic. So friends, here we know that the carbon dioxide which is in atmosphere is 30% absorbed by the oceans. So friends, while it absorbs it, the water is dissolving it, and when the carbon dioxide reacts with the ocean water, it is affecting the marine animals, mostly planktons and shellfish. Ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer depletion is nothing but depleting of ozone layer. Before that, let us learn what is ozone layer. Ozone layer is a layer which protects us from UV rays and which is around our earth. So friends, UV rays nothing but ultraviolet rays. Here, because of depletion of UV rays, ozone layer, it leads for many skin diseases and skin cancer, etc. So friends, this is caused because of greenhouse gases like methane, carbon dioxide and CFCs, nothing but chlorofluorocarbons. Acid rains. Acid rains are nothing but these are mostly caused because of rotten vegetation, volcanic eruption and industries releasing harmful gases into the atmosphere. So friends, it leads to huge damage of our environment. Do you know, because of these acid rains, mostly the animals, wildlife and human life is being in danger. And friends, do you know monument Taj Mahal? Yeah, it is one of the 7 wonders, right? Friends, if we hear the word Taj Mahal, we will imagine a nice milky white color. But now it is becoming creamy and yellowish. So by this we can understand how acid rains affects us. Next, water pollution. Water pollution is nothing but making water dirty, making water harmful, which is unfit for our health. So friends, the humans who are surviving are throwing the plastic into the water, garbage into the water, and they are making it dirty. Because of these, the people and marine animals are suffering. Friends, do you know river Yamuna? Yes, it is one of the most polluted rivers in the world. Friends, because of we are polluting the water, we are suffering. And friends, do you know, into the river Yamuna, daily 200 million liters of sewage is being dumped. So because of it leads to huge damage, right? So friends, nowadays water is became a rare commodity and it is an economical and political issue. Public health issues. Friends, the current environmental problems are posing a huge risk for human life. So friends, because of these pollutions and these air pollution and these problems, it leads to huge number of diseases and it creates new diseases. And friends, while the temperature increases, it will leads to transmit the diseases easily. For example, dengue. GM food. GM food means nothing but genetically modified food and also called as bioengineered food. The study of GM food is known as genetic engineering. So friends, what the scientists do here is they take a plant cell DNA and they take a plant cell DNA of another plant and they combine it and they produce a new plant. By that they can see a new texture to that fruit. So friends, here what happens is because of these GM foods, it leads to our health. It is very injurious for our health. Friends, do you know a new GM food named pomato? Yes. See, just hear that word pomato. It's surprising, right? Let me say what is it. So friends, pomato is nothing but a plant which grows tomatoes on its branches and under the ground it grows some potatoes. So friends, this is a genetically modified food and the first genetically modified food which was commercially sold in our India was tomato, which has long life. So friends, GM foods are very harmful for our health. Why and how? Because friends, the DNAs of plants can be combined with our gene and it can lead for some allergies. Waste disposal. Waste disposal means disposing of waste. Friends, let us take an example of our cities like Hyderabad, high-tech cities and etc. We dump our waste or we collect our waste in dustbins and we send it with the GHMC vehicles, right? Friends, do you think where they throw that waste? Yes, Either they dump in the sea waters or water, either they throw it in the slum areas. Because of that, the people, those who are living in slum areas, have been affected, and the land overall is being polluted. Friends, and in our dust, mostly we use plastic, right? So friends, because of that, because of using huge number of plastic, it leads to land barren, and it leads to affect also people. Deforestation. Deforestation is nothing but cutting down of trees. Friends, nowadays we people have a nice interesting building industries and factories, right? So friends, because of deforestation, while we cut down the trees, it releases some carbon dioxide, and it leads to huge emission of carbon dioxide and less oxygen. And in that place we build our residentials or we build some industries. It also leads for pollution. And friends, from now, stop deforestation and start afforestation. Urban sprawl. Urban sprawl is nothing but the people, those who are living in villages, are going to cities and surviving there because of some issues like not getting water properly, or they cannot do that work. For a piece of bread, they are going to cities and they are doing laborer works. So friends, here, did you ever watch movie Srimantudu? Yes, in that the people, those who are living in villages, will migrate to cities. And friends, about these urban sprawl, we can learn in our Telugu lessons also. The lesson named as Valsa Kuli. So friends, because of these people are migrating to cities, the production is getting less. And the peoples, those who are surviving, those who are eating, are being increased. Because of these, we are suffering, and the people are dying with the hunger. And as we know, every problem has a solution. So here, for these all problems, we have a solution. Let us see them. Reduce plastic. Friend, if we hear the name plastic, we will imagine that our 4R principles, right? Those are recycle, recover, reduce and reuse, right? So friends, here, day by day we are increasing using of plastics. Because of those plastics, we throw them anywhere we want. Because of that, the plastic is not degradable into the soil. It leads to land barren. And instead of using this plastic, we can use cloth bags or paper bags. And friends, do you know an interesting fact that plastic below 51 microns is not easily degradable. It takes some thousands of years to degrade into the soil. Segregation of waste. Friends, mostly what we do is we segregate our waste into two types, right? But a village named Kamikatsu in Japan segregate their waste into 34 categories. Friends, just imagine how they are separating. So friends, here we should also at least try to segregate our waste into two types, like wet and dry. Friends, our Telangana government has implemented a scheme that they have creating dumping yards. So friends, because of this, what we do is actually we take the wet waste and dump in the dumping yard, and it turns into manure, and that is supplied free for farmers, and it is eco-friendly and it is helping us. Plant trees. Friends, we should plant more and more number of trees. And friends, in our Telangana, we have implemented a scheme named Haritaharam for planting trees. And yearly in the month of June, we plant trees. And one more thing, that is, in China, on March 11, it is declared as planting holiday. Because on that day, from years 10 to 60 years old people will plant at least 10 saplings to improve their environment and to make their environment more perfect. So friends, by this, the ecosystem will improve, the plants will grow, and we will get our animals which were in danger. So friends, reduce vehicles. Reduce vehicles. Friends, I think many of you have a future plan to buy cars, Benz cars and Ori cars and drive them, right? So friends, I think a family is using more than 2 or 3 cars. One car is enough to one family, right? So friends, because of these, using huge number of vehicles, it is leading to more pollution and also traffic jam. So friends, I am not saying you that to stop driving vehicles. I am suggesting you that instead of using these own vehicles, try to use the public vehicles, or alternative source of these are solar vehicles like cars, solar cars and battery cars which works with electricity, and friends, biogas vehicles which use biogas vehicles instead of petrol and diesel. So friends, these are eco-friendly and it improves our ecosystem. And now let us see another solution for this. It is nothing but sustainable development. Sustainable development means nothing but an economic development that is conducted without depletion of any natural resources. Friends, here we don't disturb our environment, we don't cut any trees or we don't damage our ecosystem, but we will get some profit and we will be developed. How? Let us see. One of the example is sustainable agriculture. Sustainable agriculture is nothing but which we can earn profit. Friends, if you imagine that if you have 5 acres of land, what mostly farmers will do, they try to cultivate whole crop or whole paddy, right? Instead of that, what we do here is, in some land, we try to plant some crops, some vegetable crops and some fruit crops, and we can grow some paddy or something jowar or anything, and we can create an artificial pond, and also we can grow some cattle. So by this, what happens is, the plant waste can be feeded for cows as their food, and then the cow dung can be used as manure for the crops, and the pond water can be supplied for crops. By this, what happens is, we can reuse everything, we can recycle them. By this, the ecosystem improves and the environment will be get perfect. So friends, I want to share a small poem here. If a tree could talk, what would it say? Don't chop me down, please go away. If a river could talk, what would it say? Don't dump in trash, throw it away. If the animals would talk, what would they say? We wish to live, please help us to live. So friends, here we are seeing that seas and rivers are asking us to protect them. So we should protect them. So friends, let us see what, as being a sparrow, as being seen a future citizen, what should we do? Yes, what should we do? So friends, we should plant more trees, and we should try to segregate the waste, and we should lead our environment, and we should keep our environment in proper balancing manner. So friends, mostly try to reduce plastic and mostly try to use some cloth bags, and please plant more and more number of trees. And I just want to conclude that if you disturb the nature, nature will disturb you. Friends, if you are going to disturb the nature, nature will disturb you in many ways, like if you are throwing the plastic, in return the land is becoming barren and you cannot survive, right? So friends, please take care of yourself and please take care of nature and your future. So friends, I thank my dear secretary and TSAT channel for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.